Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
And we're underway again.
11, Messi.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. That has been cut short. Haaland is herring after that one. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry hurtling down that right flank. And a header! Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Van Dijk. James Rodriguez. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. James Rodriguez. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cleared away. And here's Messi. Now it's Barrios. Gnabry. Now it's Barrios. Barrios. Gnabry.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gnabry. He rises! And he's there to belt it away. That has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. Dixon. He's looking for the runner here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
Nunez is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Il numero 26, il numero 18, Griezmann, il numero 16. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Maldini gets it away. Mohamed Salah! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Barrios gets across to intercept that. Van der Vaart going full steam ahead down the left flank.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Moukoko. Chance to shoot now! Moukoko! Beckham. Now it's Darwin. He's played him through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! And he's following up! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. I think we're just about done here. Can he get it through? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Physical
recupero.
challenge. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. He's got a side of goal. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pinches it off him. So what can they make of this?
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho.
Decent hit! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Bahia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's can he finish? He has done it! 2, and we've barely begun here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved. David Villa. Romario. He's had a hit! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Haaland! And again! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Look at this. Has a goal! Really well taken goal.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Goal! After 19 minutes is number 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Driving forward. Haaland. He's in space and looking for options. That's a decent clearance. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And it's Ronaldinho. David Villa. Crunching tackle.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He is through here. Can he put it away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yeah, he's fouled him there. he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rodri. Ronaldinho has created one goal already. Chouameni. Schneider. Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Haaland. Haaland! No mistake! Bayer back on level terms!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zico, and it's Zico. And here's Ronaldinho. Zico. Caught offside that time. Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? Triol. Looking for the runner. Schneider. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Bahia come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
Programs are available from stands.
Big way point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
The second half then, just getting going. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Nedved. David Villa. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just off target.
Schneider did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The ball has bounced loose now. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Romario. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bahia have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
Well, that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Romario. Oh, important interception. Arsenal with another corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal
15,
have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number
They've played it short.
Piva. Substitution.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van der Vaart. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Chiellini cuts it out. Ronaldinho, and he's managed chance! Romario is flagged offside. Oh, no joy this time. Nedved. Kaká. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And it's Zico. That's Nedved. Kaká. And he's certainly onside here. Hits one! Beckham. That has been cut short. That's a sharp pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Now there's a fine ball. Great hit! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Arsenal take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Gullit. Beckham, brilliantly cut out. And he's managed to get rid. Romario.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shot a goal! That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Chiellini. Rodri. Zico. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. The pass has gone astray. Messi. Chouameni. And Dixon.
Minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. And smartly reclaimed. Kaká. Rodri. Kaká. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's found a way past. Shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things go... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Veron did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider. Interesting ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a shade optimistic. So, what can they make of this? No way through. Oh, super find. There's the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Bale. And it's Thuram. Foot in. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. He's played him through. Pullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the... And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in, surely! Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it do.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Cleared without complication. Schneider. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Another pass just keeps it ticking up. And he's had a hit! Danger averted for now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Eto'o. Oh, he's in! Tar gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Schneider. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bahia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, and the danger is averted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That looks a cracking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. He's got the shot away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Bahia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
30 minutes gone. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and
he's got tall. Now, who's going to be first to this? Back in one. Terrific header. Oh, he's been caught napping. Schneider. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Bellingham. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. They're on! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Griezmann. Schneider. Vieira gets across to intercept that. It's a really well-measured ball, and that's gone loose. And here's Schneider. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that was vital. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Griezmann. Davids. And he's in, and Hullet! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Aimed beyond the defence. Check and pick that up. Well, they can break here. And it's Hullet. Bale. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And a shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Haaland. And here's Hullet. Decent hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bahia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And it's Griezmann. Bahia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. 60 minutes played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham, back when it got... He's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, the counter could be on here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a good run down the right. Time and again they are repelled. Veron, Neymar. He's making a real surge on the left. Veron, and he was alert to it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. Nice interception, well timed.
Bahia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bellingham is looking to set free a runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Bale. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Haaland. Some really good ball movement. And he's been shifted off it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Picked out brilliantly.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Bahia are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That looks a good ball through. Neymar. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he was quick to react. And here's Haaland. Griezmann. And they can counter here. Davids does really well to win the ball there. Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Minuto de acréscimo. Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 10, camisa 8, camisa 11, camisa 9, camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 23, camisa 22, camisa 6.
Oh, this is a great position. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second half.